Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Fazli. InsyaAllah, today I will present about the chance lim analysis on the company Prtasco Berhad. Okay, a little bit for introduction of the company. Prtasco Berhad is an investment holding company, operates in 4 segments such as construction contract, engineering service, training and education and trading. Prtasco was founded in 2001 and based in Shah Alam, Selangor, Malaysia. This one is the current earning. The data can be taken from the quarterly report earning of the company. Investor can compare the current quarter with the previous quarter with this report to compare which one is the highest. Okay, the revenue of the Prtasco Berhad is for the quarter current earning is 208.92 million, which the earning per share is 0.02. Compared to the previous quarter, the revenue is 318.44 million, which is highest in the previous quarter, which the earning per share is negative 4.17. That means that the net profit is increased from the previous quarter. Okay, next is annual earning growth. It is to analyze the percentage of the growth rate that change of a specific variable within a specific period. For investor, it is like the annualized rate growth of the company's revenue, earnings and more. Okay, this is the data for the Prtasco Berhad. The pattern show that the annual earning is fluctuated from year to year. In 2018-2020, the company suffered a loss. It is not a good trend for growth rate of the company. The revenue growth rate for 5 years is negative 5.26% and earning per share growth rate for the 5 years is negative 5.25. Okay, the third one is the news. If a company has an innovation of the product or change in management, it can be a good signal for future stock growth. On the contrary, a company without those things, the stock is likely to decrease in price. Okay, for the Prtasco Berhad, this is a news for this company that can influence future stock growth. In the budget 2021, the government announced that the construction sector will benefit from 38% jump in development expenditure allocation to 69 billion, although the education and political uncertainties remain concerns. The supply and demand. Okay, supply and demand is the core principle that become the reason why stock price change up and down. If the demand is strong for a limited supply of available share, the stock price will go up, vice versa. Okay, for the company, the average volume in a week of the stock for Prtasco is 665k and the average of the buy volume is 408k. Okay, the demand is lower than the supply and it may make the price go down. However, it's not a big difference, so maybe the price will go sideways. The fifth is the leader or laggard. It is about the company's position within the company in the same sector. Okay, the way to know it is by looking at the stock price strength of the company. Okay, for the Prtasco, they are is not even in the top 10 in the construction sector. Therefore, they are a laggard company within the sector. It does not mean the company is in a disadvantage situation because it is also related to the leader of the sector. If the leader has a rise in stock, maybe the overall sector will have the benefit from it. The next one is the institutional investors. They are the ownership of a stock by mutual funds, pension funds, banks and other large institutions. They have their own team of analysts researching thousands of stocks. Okay, for the Prtasco Berhad, Penmakop Sdn Berhad is one of the top institutional investor of Prtasco Berhad with a value of 2.4 million. There is 53% of the shareholder of the company is owned by institutional investors. It shows that the institutional investors is quite interested in invest in the Prtasco Berhad. The last one in the chance lim analysis is the market direction. It is to look the trend of the stock market. The trend is the uptrend, downtrend or sideways. Investors should analyze the market trend using the broad market index to confirm a strong uptrend or downtrend. Okay, for Prtasco Berhad, stocks show that they are in slightly uptrend direction. However, the market trend for the sectors show that it is going sideways. The stock are likely hard to move up or down for the time being. To conclude, the chance lim analysis is a very useful method for an investor to make a future investment planning. It can manage to outperform benchmark average both in the short term and the long term. Okay, after the analysis, Prtasco Berhad is a good company to invest in the long term period. The market direction is on the sideways direction and just need to wait for a breakout. Thus, there is a good news that can make the price go up. That's all from me. Thank you for listening to my presentation.